What's up, brother? How you been, man? About the same, for being honest. I don't know if it's my age starting to kick in or what, but man, I'm getting my butt kicked. What's up, Yellow? How are you, man? I haven't been on this app in a while. I forget how to use it. Well, hopefully in my 50s I can sell my grass business and kind of take it a little bit easier. What's up, Alex? How are you? Brian will be here in a second. What's up, Jenna? I'm doing alright. Just another day in paradise, as they say. Living this dream we call a nightmare. There he is.
What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
Just trying to get the dog settled. A second.
I sent an invite to Squash. He hasn't answered. So.
Okay.
Oh, there he is, right now. All right. Heck yeah. A lot of people want Belmo to win that one.
Oh, boy. So how you guys bowling right now?
I finished our Monday League 687 and my Wednesday League 616 was my last two scores.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Squash, you're putting in a lot of work. I've noticed.
I'm trying to. Okay, what is going on? This AI summary is not the brightest. It just says, discussed in Monday and Wednesday's league, scores of 687 and 16. Share your own score. I just did.
I went and threw a little bit of practice today. I think I averaged like a 215 today. It was a good day. Good day of practice.
I went and practiced on Chameleon today.
Nice.
175. I mean, not too bad.
One of the guys here, he's talking about instead of doing technically a league, but doing Tuesday nights, doing like sweepers every Tuesday night, and doing different sport patterns every week. Have a different sport pattern. That'd be nice because there's not many
That would be
places
dope.
that are doing that. So I really hope he does because I'm not looking to do a ton of the summer leagues. Probably gonna do like maybe one summer league in my main house, but if I do another one, it's gonna probably be over at Strikers.
So me and Hayden are doing PBA one out at Cherry Grove, hosted by Himmler.
Nice.
But I think it's a cash one. So, but other than that, I'm kind of scaling back a little bit to take a little bit of break. And
yeah, no, I mean honestly, summer leagues. I'm not so invested in summer leagues. Yes, they're shorter and stuff like that, but I mean there's not enough cash incentive for me to necessarily do as much as I do in the winter.
I have a feeling this summer is going to be brutal because we have not had hardly any rain around here.
Yeah,
it's been rough.
It hasn't been as rainy either here. With it being hurricane season, you'd think we'd have a lot more rain, but I'm having to turn my sprinklers on. It's like ridiculous.
I mean, it's been in the 80s and low or high 80s, mid to high 80s here with no rain. I mean, grass is already starting to dry out. I'm like, dude, it's only April.
Right. So Squatch, what are you printing, man?
Right now I'm printing something for one of my kids. They wanted a can holder for their canned drinks.
Oh, nice.
So it's a little pan.
What
I'm
are you
also
been
working on design.
What was that?
I'm also working on designing some things.
Nice. Can you do some bowling ball holders?
Yeah.
Oh,
Any other ideas that you're thinking about?
I'm working on making a sanding pad holder that you can interchange logos on. Like, say somebody wants their logo put on it.
Okay. Good idea.
Actually,
the numbers are.
What?
What's this? Oh, them spindle bolts.
We had a power out today, so it didn't fully print, but the prototype didn't.
Wish I had a metal printer. Well, that 4 of these dang things cost $52.
Jeez, bro.
But they go where the caster on the mower is, so it slides up and down. What's up, House?
Come here, bud. Come here.
Our numbers will probably be low. I haven't been on TikTok for 2 weeks, so it's probably
Oh, dude, we both well, all of us have taken a little bit of break because we're kind of like in transition of trying to figure out what we're doing for winter leagues and summer leagues ending, that
yeah.
type of thing, or summer leagues starting, I should say. All right, but so we're probably going to change nights, but we just haven't figured out when yet
Yeah.
because we got tournaments and stuff going on as well. And I know I've got some travel coming up. But we'll figure it out.
Our official last week was last week, but the Waltz Center that we bowl out of, they're having one more week to pay out, and they're throwing a 9 pence tournament so they can get your money back. So, Squatch, you've been working. How's things? Are you getting more consistent? Are you getting more feel for the ball, or are you learning anything?
Yeah, I actually, what was that? Past Thursday I worked, but the Thursday before, so about a week ago, I bought a 278.
Is that your highest?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Right.
Good job. What ball?
Awesome, dude.
Bionic Storm.
That ball is pretty good.
It fit with me pretty good, so I've enjoyed it.
Good.
But I use the Craze Pearl when the Bionic don't work for me.
Yeah, a little bit more friction on the lanes. The Craze is probably going to be a better ball for sure.
Oh yeah.
So, what are you still struggling with?
Well, I had a few finger injuries on my right hand there lately, so I think a lot of it's got to do with that. My hand's been real sore, so it ain't been wanting to cooperate.
From bowling or from other things?
A combination. Other things,
If your hand,
some of it's my joints in my.
I was going to say, if it's in the bowling aspect, you might want to go get your pitches checked.
I don't think I have. It's just standard drilling, so.
Trust me, it'll make a world of difference.
Especially if it's bowling related. If it's something that you only feel when you bowl, then it's definitely something that you want to look into.
Yeah. Because I tell you, there for the longest time, my finger to my shoulder was throbbing every time I bowled. And I went out to Joel out in Terre Haute, and he fixed the problem. I haven't had the pain since. So it made it a lot better. Let's just say that. So are you getting your timing down, your footwork right?
Yeah, I've been working on a lot of that. Trying to be more consistent with it. Slow down, because I notice whenever I stay slow down, I do better.
I think when you rush or are too slow or stuff like that, I think there's got to be a balance, because I think you put too much tension into it when you try to rush it. I don't think you're too relaxed if you don't try to put a little bit of speed under. But I mean, it's got to be a balance.
That's why I always say, like when you're on the approach, get a rhythm. Like do the same thing That way, you're setting yourself up the same way consistently. Don't don't run up there and like just throw your shot because you're not going to be consistent.
I know a lot of people. Whenever I do go, if there's people on either side of me, they kind of get annoyed with me. But I'm like, I just try and do the same thing every time, so I stay in a rhythm.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of them understand, but some of them don't get it. They're just there to have fun, but I'm there practicing.
Right.
Well, that's where you can. That's where you can do better in league, because if you're preparing yourself in open bowl like that, and you stay in your shot, nobody else can rush you, and then you're in control of your motions, opposed to everybody else trying to rush you. So I think it's good practice for you, mentally at least.
Pre-shit routines, yes, are definitely key, bro.
You got to stay regular.
Yeah, right.
So
it's a way to start the day.
CW, posting your shot is watching the ball and to see where it ends. So if you post your shot and it goes a little bit towards the 8 pin, you're hitting a little low, I think. If it's going more, or no, it's hitting a little high. If it's going more to the 9 pin, it's hitting a little bit low. So you kind of can make adjustments while doing that. So if you see that your ball is not hooking how you want it to when you're posting your shot, you can make an adjustment like, oh, I need to move one left, two with my feet, one with my eyes, da-da-da-da-da. So that's why you post your shot, to see it all the way through.
And honestly, especially when you're hitting like 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare, you can't figure it out. It's such minor adjustments that you need to do. It's usually either like a little forward, a little backwards. Just really depends on how your ball's really coming into the pocket. Like you just need to watch the ball go into the pocket to figure out what you need to do.
Buzz, yeah, a lot of people do use house balls at the 10 pin. Urethane. A lot of people like urethane for spare balls because if they're going to go straight. No. House balls should be typically the same, but like if you buy your own custom, you got different shapes, different textures. I mean, it's a whole world to explain. I mean, if you're wanting to get into purchasing your own bowling ball, I would start with an entry-level ball, like a Rhino or a Craze or High Road.
Yeah, I mean they're all good.
They're going to hook a little bit more than the house ball, but you're going to get the feel and you properly train yourself with it, opposed to starting with the big ball. You're gonna delay your progress a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody that thinks that they can get a very aggressive ball and they're just beginning, they're absolutely going to hate bowling because they're not going to match up with it.
So, Buzz, are you thumb bowler, no thumb, two hand? I mean, to me, it kind of depends how you're missing. If okay, so all right, so this is where me and Brian have a little bit of expertise, I should say. When it comes to spare shooting, it's very hard. You just got to come up the back of the ball and take your hand completely out of it, and point to your target.
For me, I open my shoulders a little bit when I'm throwing at 10 pin, and when I release, not only do I release through it, I release outside. So my hand goes right rather than coming across it. I just lay it out and then give it a little extra outside so it stays straight.
I literally hold my ball like this and just go like this. I don't do anything else. I don't move it. I just let the ball go straight.
What would you say your guys' corner pin accuracy is, like your 7 and 10? I saw this on TikTok today. I thought it was a pretty good question actually. Would you say your accuracy is on the 7 and the 10?
7-pin on house shot, probably about 90% of the time because you can just hook into it.
Right.
10-pin, I'm probably around 75, 80%.
I feel like I'm 7-pin. I'm at like 98%. Like I can't remember the last time I missed a 7-pin. 10-pin, getting better, but I feel like I'm at like probably around 80% or so.
So when I shoot my 10-pin, I no longer shoot at the 10-pin, I shoot at the 6-pin. If that makes sense.
Come across it, yeah.
I mean, it's
It gives you
least
the same
likely
line.
going to.
Yeah, it's the same line.
Yeah. And if you leave a 6-10 or a 9-10, it's usually going to split both of them right down the middle. So,
Right.
thank you, Cherokee.
Oh, this past well, I subbed on Friday night. Through it was a 600 series. It wasn't a great night, but it was a 600 series. But what saved me really was I had 3 splits, and I picked 2 or 3 up, and they weren't mini splits. They were some bangers. But man, talk about like picking yourself up after, like, yeah, it was a bad throw, but then picking up a hard split and then setting yourself up for another strike afterwards. It saved me so many times this week.
So when I spare shoot, I can throw straighter for a one-hand no thumb bowler than most people can. If I miss right, I move my eyes left. If I miss left, I move my eyes right. So if I'm practicing the 10-pin and I can see where I'm a hair off, I'll make the adjustment on the next 10-pin throw.
And I'm a little different. Yeah, and I look, number 1, at ball speed, and number 2, like, I'll change my target per se, not necessarily my feet, depending on how it comes in.
Yeah, but see, my focus is different every time. Is my issue. I know if I'm off like by a hair, I can tell if I'm pulling. It's a focus thing for me. I have to move my eyes around. I no longer look at the dots. I no longer look at the arrows. I just look down the lane because I know where the pins are. I know where what the ball's supposed to do. I just look for the shape.
And I will say, anybody that feels like they're pulling the ball, it just means you either need to open your shoulders or you're overthrowing the ball or holding on to them too long. Either way.
Well, I had to change my angle today on. Yeah, like on Chameleon today, I literally, when you house ball, you're kind of a little bit more straight. I literally had to open my angle a lot just to get down into the 7 board to get it to hook back. In fact, today was the first day I've thrown an asymmetrical ball in probably 2 months. I can't throw an asymmetrical. My Mania. I can't throw an asymmetrical ball on house shot right now because I changed that mechanic and did what Mark Dillard wanted me to do. And dude, that ball's ripping out. So I had to go down to my 3D Assault, which is still an ASIM, but it's a weaker ASIM. And then I have to switch to a symmetrical ball to carry me through the dry because it's just overhooks like crazy right now.
What's your favorite ball right now?
Right now, the 3D Assault.
Yeah. Squatch?
Probably my Bionic.
Yeah, you like that ball a lot, huh?
Yeah,
Dude, I've
it's
seen a lot of videos. It looks good. What do you
For
like
a
about it?
symmetrical ball, that ball is insane.
Yeah.
it's also a hybrid, so I didn't know how I was going to pair with it, but
I
it
honestly,
it does
I've
what I
been
want it to.
nice. I've been so leery about the hybrids, but I'm starting to become a fan again. Well, I shouldn't say again because I really wasn't a fan when they first came out, but now that I started throwing the hybrids, dude, it's getting better. Definitely found a spot in the bag.
I know Hayden, he started using the Bionic, and when he switched to the Bionic, he was averaging 220 with it.
Yeah, today I was throwing the Serpent hybrid. That thing hits hard.
You're good, Iowa. We understand life be lifing, brother.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I went and bowled with Hayden down in Kentucky today. As soon as I got home, I crashed. I couldn't even keep my eyes open. I'm like, man, I'm exhausted.
You got it. You
I
got it in
woke
nap
up.
today.
Yeah, no, I think I got in a good long sleep. I fell asleep around 3, and I woke up at like 8:40.
Oh dang!
I was out.
Woke up when I started.
Those
texting
good
you, right?
afternoon naps.
Yeah. Well, my daughter called and she goes, "Can you send me $20 on Venmo?" I'm like, "I don't even know who you are right now."
That's always the best, right?
Yeah. She's like, "Are you paying attention to me?" I'm like, "No, I don't even know who you are." So you've got, at least I know the last time I seen you throw was probably about what, 2 months ago, Squatch? Maybe 2
Probably,
months
yeah.
ago. How do you compare yourself from that point to now?
I mean, I'm definitely more consistent than I was then. Still got to work on it, but I feel like I can. I feel like I hit my board a lot more often on my release than I used to.
So is it because you're putting self pressure on yourself? Because I know a lot of new bowlers, myself included, when I first started bowling, I just wanted to strike. I wanted to prove to everybody I could just strike and I could score high and I could do this, I could do that. Have you settled in that aspect of like, who cares what people think of my score, or who cares about this, and is that helping relieve some of that mental stress?
I would say yes, because in the past 2 months, my son that bowls with me a lot, he's actually beat me twice, and it's just because I wasn't going for score. I was going for working on my form and all.
Right.
Well, it's good though. I mean, I know a lot of people around here turn the screen off when they're practicing. They don't care about the score. They're just throwing shots, you know. No, you're right, Iowa. That's why I was asking, because new bowlers have that mentality. I've got to strike. It's more spare shooting as important.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I've also been
Yeah.
working on that because over the past few months, I've actually had several 200 games.
Yep. Spare shots.
Probably
So-
had about, yeah.
Everybody in chat, HC wants to see trick shots. So next time you're bowling and you're throwing up trick shots, record it and tag HC in it so she can see all the trick shots she can see. She's a good supporter too, guys. So if you can,
Yeah.
scoop her up. I mean,
for sure.
she'll help promote you guys, and she does all the things.
And honestly, I'd like to see those trick shots too, because I don't do them.
Yeah, I don't either. I haven't even got, I ain't that good.
Boy, I can give you some.
I can show you some
Go ahead.
some crazy pinfalls, but I mean that's about it.
I
I
can go
can
over
do
to
that.
Eastgate and get you some really good gutter hooks.
I wish we were filming when we had that ball jump off the bolt that fell out. That would have been
Dude,
a
that
great
was
trick
crazy.
shot.
That was
I
going.
wish we were
That was
recording.
that was a dead shot too.
Yeah, it was such a ball.
It was
wasn't my
like,
ball.
oh. I'm sitting there looking at him like, dude, this is gonna light that strike right up, and all of a sudden it just goes whoop. I was like, what?
Smacks the pin rack.
I think it broke the glass too, didn't it, that day?
Bro, it definitely did some damage. Hi, Bubba. Come here.
Thank you, HC. I haven't really been bowling a whole lot.
Huh? There you go.
Yeah,
Your favorites.
I'm back down to about once a week right now, but I also switched from night shift to day shift, and they work me a lot more.
How are you doing with like the transition? 'Cause I know
Fine, other than
transition.
getting out of the bed.
Yeah. I know when I did basically a transition from a third shift to the first shift, man, it took me a while to get used to it for sure.
Yeah, I've been doing it about a month now, almost. And I do better when they make me work the 6 to 2:30 getting up than I do the 8 to 8, because I'm actually on the same 2-2-3, but I went from nights to days,
Yeah.
and it's just hard to get out of the bed.
Yeah, I do. Honestly, I love my bed.
To tell you the truth, I haven't even been in a league yet. I've been trying to get in one, but my work schedule doesn't allow me, so I don't want to waste the money or anybody's time to. I'm hoping by June, so hopefully this winter I'll be able to get in a league. But they are doing the Thursday sports shots in Asheville every week. It's not a league, but it's a series type thing. Up there with Queen Pen, she's up there.
Oh, okay.
And I told her I was going to try to come up there some this summer and do some of those with her.
Nice.
If you want some frustration, I totally recommend you do it.
I totally recommend you do it.
There you go. Thank you, HC. You have a good night. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm brain dead. I think the sun's cooked my brain already this year.
It's just
been hot.
Just begun.
I mean, grass was
Yeah, we
growing
got-
so crazy. I mean, I'm showing up 5 days and I'm having to triple cut everything because it's just growing. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, we had some rain finally today. We've been in a drought. People forgot how to drive. I think somebody took a power pole out. We had power outage here for about an hour.
I was
I was like, I hope they get it fixed sooner. I'm gonna have to.
hang out in your car.
It wasn't that bad hot, thank goodness. But
I mean, look at my tan line.
Dang, bro.
I'm gonna have to go get one of them meshed ones so I can get some sun through there.
And then it's just gonna be polka dots everywhere.
I'd rather have polka dots. At least I have a story to tell.
You guys doing any like tournaments coming up?
Been looking for
Hayden's
some.
wanting to do a bunch. From what I understand, Queen says there's not really many tournaments out your guys' way.
no, we have to do some driving.
I guess we're lucky
Most-
in this area.
Carolina.
Yeah, I think we're lucky out here. There's tournaments almost every week. I think Dave's World of Bowling Crossgate is getting ready to host their Thursday monthly ones. It starts off with house shot, then they progress to a different shot each week, and they don't tell you what shot it is. And they do
What's
sweepers
the-
off of it.
Is that Blue Ash?
Yeah,
Yeah, my wife was just telling me that she was talking to somebody. I just told you she's up that way right now, and she was talking to some people, and they told her to tell me to go to the Crossgate because they've got some funky patterns right now.
Mhm. Yeah. I think they're not telling you which. I think they got a tournament coming up that they're not even releasing the pattern until you walk in the building.
Yeah,
And-
that's what she was saying.
But around
Cool,
here, there's so many good bowlers around here, so it's so hard to go into them tournaments.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly though, like sometimes when you go into a tournament, you don't go into a tournament expecting to win right off the bat. Like, but if it is a handicap tournament, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Take those pins.
I think Joel's going to start hosting a lot of tournaments still too, so I want to try to do a couple of them.
I think it'd probably be more beneficial for them to do more tournaments during summer rather than leagues. That's my opinion. I think they'd probably make more money that way.
I was going to say, you got to get into the brackets, but you're going to make more off tournaments than anything, anyways. What's up, Brittany?
That's
How
what I
are
mean.
you?
The summer season is so short anyway.
Yeah. Don't forget, pro shops are slow this time of year, so kind of help
Yep.
them out, guys.
Absolutely.
Even if you just go buy a chamois or tape or something.
If you got a local pro shop, hit the local pro shop before you get it off Amazon.
Typically around here, a lot of humidity makes bowling a nightmare.
Well, I mean, it's It's always humid here. I mean, especially in South Florida. It's not really that. Um, all the serious bowlers take the summer leagues off because all the high handicap people come in and bowl because they don't want to commit to a long winter season. So a lot of the people that are really good bowlers don't want to necessarily throw against a bunch of people that are getting a ton of handicap because it's I don't know if it's more of a frustration thing, but it end of the day it should make you better. But I mean, I get the struggle. I understand it.
Paul totally reacts different. And Alex, being in Alaska, I would imagine being outdoors during the summer is probably a great thing.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine bowling in Alaska, bro.
We'd probably average 400 out there.
Well, I mean, honestly, like the weather has a lot more to do with the approach for me than it does necessarily the lane reaction. But higher humidity,
Well,
the stickier the approaches are.
I'm just looking at it like my wrist, my elbow, my shoulder being in the cold would suck. Alex is a great bowler. Jenna's a good bowler. Compared to how long Jenna's really been bowling, she's doing phenomenal. You know.
Yeah, she's improving a lot. I just reached out to her. I think it was a couple weeks ago, and I told her impressed with how much she's grown as a bowler just in a little bit of time that she's doing it.
Yeah. Oh, it just goes to show anything you put your mind to, you can do, but you got to put your mind to doing it.
Yeah, and you gotta get in the lab and do it. If you're not out there practicing, then you're not really putting the work in. You're not going to get better at it.
Right. Me, Alex, on the other hand, I try to hide from the sun as best I can because I'm always out in it. Well, Jenna, you certainly are, and it's been awesome watching you grow. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Putting in that work, it'll pay off. It always does. But don't be denied. You're going to get knocked down, and then you pick yourself back up again.
McFizzles in the hizzle.
Fizzle. Easy, buddy. Come here. What are you doing? You're getting too old to be from that height. Come on.
No, I totally agree with that. I would probably go stir crazy in the dark.
Yeah, for real. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there's no way I could do that.
Yeah, Brittany, that's what I try to teach my kids when they were growing up. Compete with yourself, hold yourself accountable, and criticize yourself. That way, when anybody else does it, you're like, well, I'm 10 times harder on myself than, yeah. I mean,
yeah, facts, 100%.
I mean, Brittany, you even seen Hayden bowl that day. He's in his own world. He doesn't care what anybody says to him. He's beating himself up more than anybody. There ain't nothing anybody can say to that kid.
Didn't know that one died.
Well, there's Mr. Rubling. Are you coming up or staying down?
I think he's in a tournament right now.
I know. Hayden's a good bowler. He's young mentality. Okay.
Yeah, his mental game is where he needs to just. He just needs to relax. Don't let one bad shot get to him.
Yeah. And that's his issue. He lets that one bad shot get to him.
Yeah, I mean he just gets he gets so mad off that one shot instead of just saying, "All right, it is what it is. Let's pick this up and move on." He just gets so pissed that even when he throws that spare shot and then he overthrows that shot because now he's so mad that he's now overthrowing the ball.
Yeah.
Right? And then it's just a downward spiral from that.
In his defense, his spare ball hooked just as good as a hook ball.
Right. No, and I get that because I kind of that way too when it comes to throwing a spare shot, especially if it's not on the right side. But you still end up over pushing a shot, like because you're just that pissed, and you're just rushing a shot.
I always tell my kids to be like have the memory of a goldfish when they're bowling.
I like that. I like that. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, well, for sure. But when you're in your 20s, can you tell me that you let it go and moved on? No.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look. At the end of the day, like we all know, young and dumb. It's a saying for a reason, right?
Yep.
For most men, we don't calm down till late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, I would say 30s. I think that's when dudes start to fucking chill out a little bit. At least in my case.
Yeah. Squatch, you should really get in there with Queen. She's a very good bowler. Good person to be around. High energy, positive. So I think you could learn off that.
Yeah, I think her husband also bowls same way we do. One hand, no thumb. I'm talking to her.
I don't think I've ever seen him bowl. So
I've seen him in a couple of her lives a couple times, once or twice maybe.
Well, Steve, it's because you look like you're in your 60s and you're only in your 40s. You got the look of the old man, but you got the mentality of the young kid. I'm just picking on you, buddy.
Man's not even here to defend himself.
Yeah, he is. He's down there.
He's down there. He's right there.
He could be a keyboard warrior tonight.
Poor Steve. Well, I hope.
How'd your tournament go?
Steve. I think he's in it. He said they had a late block.
Gotcha. Oh, Jeff, you ain't wrong there. Everyone's like, how old are you? I'm like, I don't know, 18. Well, your kids are 25. Well, I don't know. Oh, no, you're good, CW. I wasn't throwing any shade towards your brother.
got states coming up I think end of May 30th and 31st, I believe. To be up in Tampa. No, not Tampa. Sorry, just north of Daytona. Right? Yeah. Guess what?
Heck, Jeff, I'm
I
43
go buy a
with
Buc-ee's.
2 grandkids. Where's your states at?
Just up in Daytona, just past the
Okay.
racetrack, and there's a Buc-ee's right the exit right before the exit I need to get to. So I'll definitely make a stop.
Jenna, 20 pens is a hell of an achievement.
Hell yeah!
Before too long, it's going to be 180, then it's going to be 200, then it's going to be 210, then it's going to be 220, and then we're going to be looking at you like, don't forget us, don't forget us.
Yeah, that's a great jump.
I think I'm at 170-ish right now.
There you go.
Now, that will change when you get into leagues.
Yeah, I already know I'm about to get humbled. I'm ready for it.
I like that. I like that spirit.
Because, I mean, it just adds a whole new animal. You got to watch what other bowlers are doing. Are they burning your line? Is the transitioning happening now? Did the oil sit at least 20 to 30 minutes on the lane before you started? Did they just get done freshly oiling it? I mean, it's all factors at that point. Well, good luck, Jenna, for sure. Hey, Kaylin, how are you? You have to take lots of videos because I don't think you're allowed to record nationals, are you?
I don't think so. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Oh, so you're painting the town, as they say. You seen that, Steve? She enjoys when you're gone, bro.
Man, someone's stirring a pot.
I'm just picking on them. If I didn't pick on you, I didn't like you.
I mean, that is the rule.
So what's your next to-do list other than league, Squatch? It don't even necessarily have to be bowling.
I'm trying to get a little 3D printing going on the side.
You can make ball cups and pad holders and everything. I'm sure Rubling's got a long list of things to keep you busy.
What's our prototype?
I'm sure he's shot Squatch a message saying, "Hey, can you work on something like this for me?" And
Yeah, I would say I like what's our prototype?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
Right. Squatch, what's our prototype?
I'm waiting too.
Good to know. Steve? Oh, shoe insert.
Yeah. Bro, I'm so mush brand. I can't remember yesterday. I couldn't tell you what we've been talking about. So how's the stickers going?
Uh, not really.
He said, "Not really."
Just give up on it, or just not enough interest in it?
And not enough interest really, and kind of gave up on it at the same time.
It's really a hard sell, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those things. Stickers is like a great extra
Yeah,
for products, and then you just tag on that price for that sticker with the product, and then you give it away for free, type of thing. It's kind of marketing thing, but
Well, Kalen, hit
stickers are
Squatch
hard
up to
sell.
get some stickers made for your guys' podcast.
I love stickers too. Don't Everyone loves stickers? Don't get me wrong, but everyone loves free stickers. They don't.
I don't think
They don't love stickers they
Yeah.
have to pay for.
I don't think many people are going to be rocking Pickles stickers though.
Stickers,
I mean,
right? Exactly. That's why that's not like a sellable item. Like that's not where I would start.
so here you go, Squatch.
Yes, free stickers.
Create ball cups, custom names put on them, and then put a 10-cent sticker in there, and there you go.
Yep. Free stickers
mean,
is where it's
I
at.
planned on
100%.
giving them away with orders and stuff. That way I could get them gone.
So get them going. Yeah, dude. Honestly, like free stickers is where it's at. Come here. Well, I know.
Just go to sleep, bud. Dog's getting restless back here because he wants to go to bed.
Yeah, I got one that's missing mama right now. She's not gonna be home until next week.
He'll be all right. He won't go lay down till I do. So
Yeah, same. Said he just laid on his brother, literally.
I don't know, man. So you got states coming up. What's after that?
For me, well, I know I'm gonna be going up north. I haven't set the exact date yet to be in Cincinnati, but I do want to try to, before I set my date, I want to see if I can find some tournaments in like the Cincinnati or Kentucky area, so that while I'm down there, I can actually do some tournaments. So I need to find out what's going on up that way.
Hit Hayden up. He knows all the tournament stuff. I don't keep up with it. He's always going to go do this tournament. No, I'm going to go do this tournament. Okay.
Yeah, I want to find something that's not too far away from in-laws, so that way I'm not like having to actually like get a place to stay or anything. But I would like to try to find like 2 tournaments at least. I'm gonna be up that way for at least a week. So if I could find, I could extend it for like probably 10 days if I have to. But if I could find 2 tournaments up north, that would definitely like that.
Yeah,
So hey, do some work.
that's right. I'll tell him because he enjoys talking about that stuff, and I'm like, dude, I ain't got time to listen to that.
Well, honestly, I respect that because I mean I have a guy here that helps me do like all my states and like my Reno trip, and he's the one that keeps me connected with all my tournaments and stuff like that. And, I mean, yes, I will find some smaller tournaments outside of him, but all the majors, he's the one that helps me with it. So I respect people that do it because it's a hell of a lot of work. A hell of a lot of work.
I think you're close to Fort Lauderdale, aren't you?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
So there, he's in Fort Lauderdale. Okay. I'm wore out, man. Sheesh. So, anybody got any
Get
questions?
ready to go lay down.
Right? Anybody struggling with anything needs advice? I don't want to hear about emotional advice or problems, but I'm not a therapist. I'm talking bowling, y'all.
So I had this nightmare. It was about a 10 pin.
Well, that tells me get to the lane and take it out on the 10 pin. I kept trying to hit it and it just stand up and move.
Dr. Cover.
Well, I can't provide new back, new knees. I can't. I'm definitely not a doctor. I'd probably
Yeah.
steer it in the wrong way. Well, so how's your swag equipment going?
I mean, honestly, it's all the new gear that I got. I got the Serpent Hybrid, which I'm absolutely falling in love with. For a hybrid, like I said, I've never been a huge hybrid fan. But that ball, it definitely found a spot in my bag. As soon as I can't control the Apex Solid, I will pull that ball out and it's going to be fire. I just got the Assassin, and when the lanes really start getting burnt, that is absolutely a great ball to rely on. That thing goes a hell of a long way before it actually turns. Or if they get really burnt, I can bend it pretty close to a solid ball, because it has, even though it is a pearl, it has a very dull cover stock to it. So I can make it turn quite a bit as long as I slow the speed down enough. So it's going really good. I'm loving what they're putting out for sure.
Brittany, do you like your Bionic? I don't know a whole lot about the Alert.
Atypical's been throwing the Alert a lot.
Shit. I'm thinking about getting that Crown Vic Pearl.
You get what?
That Crown Vic Pearl.
Crown Vic? Dude, I've never knocked the Crown Vics, man. The Crown Vics they've been solid for a long time.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah. The Bionic is a lot of ball. I'm telling you, I really think if you were 3 lanes over and threw that Bionic, it would hook all 3 lanes. That Bionic's just, it's awesome.
It is.
Oh, man. I gotta get up and move around here in a minute.
Bro, you got grandkids, man. You can tell.
Right?
So what's your guys' like your like go to ball speed? Like your like I'm in a zone ball speed.
About probably 15 to 16.
Okay.
Oh, I'm roughly in between 13 and 15. I kind of like to throw around 14 and a half.
I feel like I'm between 14 and 15 and a half. But and I've been asking everyone that I've been throwing with this past week just to see if there's a like fit number. I mean, because I throw with some guys that throw, I mean, some heat like 22 miles an hour, but when they throw, the ball like barely even hooks because it doesn't have enough time to actually move. Which I mean, it's everyone's got their own style. Um, it, with that being said, like last night, I was bowling with a gentleman that I've never met before, and I was amazed by his throwing style because I don't know how he was able to do what he was doing, but he was really good. But his throwing style, every time he threw the ball, his head, I mean, was literally down, like chin to the like chest, like not looking up at the pins, and he was just crushing shots. And most unorthodox shot that I've ever seen in my life, but commended. I mean, he was getting it done. That's one of the reasons why I like bowling too, because everyone's got a different style. But this dude had
Right.
such a different style that I'm like, I don't even understand how he's actually even finding the pocket because he's not even looking at it. Like his head is so far down.
I've noticed that when I bowl that if I look at the pins, I do a lot worse.
Really? Or what?
Yeah,
All right. So your target point is what? The arrows?
yeah. I target about. I usually start around 10 on the arrows. I start about 10. That's where I target.
So you
Right.
never look down lane?
Not till the ball goes down because if I do before that, I usually I miss.
Okay. Cobra. What
What?
are you aiming at?
I don't know. I just throw the damn ball. I've actually, I stopped looking because of if I look at the arrows, I tend to be short. If I look at the dots, I tend to be wild. If I look at the break point, I tend to be long. So I just focus on the backdrop. I know what the ball needs to do. I know how to get it there. I just take a little bit of the thinking out by just keeping my eyes deadlocked.
I'm pretty similar to you, Cobra, because I have a lot of like different targets that I'll use. Sometimes I'll use like the reflection of the pins on the lane that puts me to a board that I want to get it to, so I can get the ball longer. Sometimes I will just look at the side of a pin and be like, okay, I need the ball to hit that side of that pin. But I rarely ever use arrows. I always have the my target's always a lot longer. When I mean I'll look at the arrow after I throw the ball to see where it's going through the arrow, but I never look at the arrow to throw at the arrow.
I use my down vision to watch the ball. So I keep my head up, but I can see down, and I watch the ball that way.
It might be something I'd have to try.
It's always something that you can, especially like when you need to find a transition, sometimes like my transition, it's not necessarily a foot adjustment. It can be a foot adjustment. It might be like forward or back, but sometimes if I know that the shot's drying up and I need to get the ball longer, I will push my target uh, farther out on the lane rather than it's so close. So that way it pushes my ball to get out a little longer, if that makes sense.
Now, if I'm bowling on sport, my eye does not leave the break point.
Well, that's one of the things that I'm always looking at is break point. Like, where do I want that ball to turn?
Right. But see, on sports shot, I play straighter.
Oh yeah, same.
On house shot, I play 30 to 10 to 8. So on house shot,
I'm cutting.
On house shot, my goal is in between 7 and 12. If I can just hit that area, the ball should, in theory, hook back. On sport, I'm a little bit more like, say the break point's 10. I'm throwing 12 to 10, 13 to 10, just trying to keep the ball straight forward underneath the back of it and let the ball do everything else. My goal is only 9 on sport. I don't aim for a strike. I aim for an easy pickup. You see what I'm saying?
Go for the 9s.
Yep. I don't have nothing figured out, so don't take my advice at all. So,
Dude, I mean, as soon as you think you figured it out, you'll get knocked down. Don't worry.
great. I don't give
That's
advice
the
for
joy of
bowling. I just put it
Joy
into
of
perspective of how I do things.
Yeah, I mean that's all we can do. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, we're all different bowlers. We all different have different styles. Even though technically we're all like 2-finger no thumb bowlers, we have different styles.
Yeah. See, I think of it as we're hybrids. So I kind of take some two-hand knowledge and I take some
Yeah,
thumb knowledge and mix them together. That's how I do it.
I relate with that comment actually, man. That's a pretty well said thing, man. Because technically we are.
Because we're not probably going to get the rev rate the two-handers are, but we're going to get more rev rate than a one-hander.
I don't know. I mean we're probably still pretty close.
Close, but
Depending on your skill though. I feel like a big difference between 2-finger bowlers with no thumb one-hander, the 2-finger no thumb two-handers, is typically the two-handers don't slide. They're getting they're using everything in their arms. Where I feel like us are sliding using our legs a little bit more. So it's just really a difference of power on how they're pushing off. Nice, dude.
I'm learning the more I hold the ball flat and kind of cocked, like when a thumb bowler's in their approach, they don't hold the ball underneath; they hold it sideways, right?
Yeah, you kick it.
So I'm kind of imitating that a little bit through my release and coming out, and it seems to be working a little bit better for me.
Was one of the reasons why I also liked going to just 2-finger no thumb, because I could manipulate my hand position with the bowling ball. So if I wanted to get extra hook, extra rev, I could turn the ball in my hand and get like extra push. But if I wanted to flatten it out, you can just let the ball do the work.
Typical talking to you, bro.
Yeah. Awesome, dude. 797, dude. Awesome.
Need to borrow some of his skill. Holy shit.
Seriously.
I don't. I've been taking a slower slide. So, like instead of like a long slide, my slides maybe
Yeah,
like that.
pushing it down.
It's, yeah. But I'm more focused on my first two steps. Step, pause, then 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And it seems more consistent for me. But Joel taught me that.
The approach has so much to do with your game. 100%. If you're rushing through your approach, you are going to be basically spraying and praying.
Yeah, I've shortened my first step. So I only do a 4-step.
Technically 5. I'm a 1, 2, pause, 3-step approach. But I'm trying to get my body in motion with the ball is what I'm trying to do.
I'm technically 5, but I also vary on how far away from the foul line I'm actually throwing from.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
have to
I'll
be
creep up
careful.
in the approach. If I really need to get the ball long, I'll creep up on that approach so I can get as close to the foul line as possible. But if I need the ball to turn sooner, then I'll lay way back.
See, I've done a different tactic with that. If I need the ball to go longer, I switch to a longer ball. You see what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah, I mean, it
changing
really
nothing. I'm just changing balls at that point.
I mean, it really depends. Like, if I'm in game 3, then I'm not necessarily changing balls because I already know that I'm already on burnt conditions. So that's when I need to like adjust with the ball that I've already got because I'm already bowling with one of my weaker balls.
Now, the past probably month, I've been forcing myself to stay in the same ball. I'm trying to learn how to transist.
I was able to do that for a few weeks, and then our house shot. I don't know like what changed, but it like has just been depleting so quickly that I threw a solid for maybe 6 frames, and I could barely even keep it on the lane that quickly. That I'm like, dude, I don't even know what to do.
Well, yeah. See, I think that 3DS Solid is a Pearl, but it's got solid tendencies. So it's kind of like best of both worlds.
I love the craze line, man.
All right. Well,
I
think we're gonna wrap this one up.
Solid.
Yeah.
That's definitely on the list, I think. Well, all right, boys. I want to say thank you, everyone, for stopping in tonight. Squash, thanks for popping in tonight. Obviously, keep rocking and rolling and keep knocking down pin.
Sorry for the short live, guys. We're kind of been super busy the past couple weeks. We're trying to work out some scheduling conflicts with all of our schedules right now. We'll get back into the motions and we'll get it all squared away. We always do. And we're going to try to move days a little bit because we know tournaments and stuff are going to be more on the weekends. So we're going to try to free up people's weekends and And that the way that they don't have to stress about, oh, I want to go watch this, or if they don't, whatever, But I
Right.
appreciate everything, guys. As always, it's always a pleasure. Squatch, thank you for coming on.
Oh, anytime. Anytime.
And
I'll
typical,
open up more eventually.
you'll get it. The 3D
a-
assault, I do like it. Go ahead. You just got to talk more in your lives, and then you'll start to talk, and then you won't shut up, and then it's all smooth sailing after that. One thing I've learned on here,
Yeah, I'm
you
getting
can
there.
ramble, and people would just be like, okay. If they don't like it, they'll scroll. If they like it, they'll stay. I mean, it is what it is.
Right? Yeah, it is absolutely.
Thank you, Miles.
Not Miles.
But, all right, gentlemen, ladies,
I got to walk the dogs. See you guys.
I gotta walk myself.